And the Lord said, God revealed, it is for Saul and his bloody house. Now this is important. God says to David, you are reaping from seed sown by Saul. It is not your fault, but you're going to have to deal with it. You didn't cause this problem, but you're going to have to face it. You're going to have to go back before you can move forward. It's not a famine problem, it's a Gibeonite problem. So there's the prayer. Look at the plan. Verse 2. So the king called the Gibeonites and spoke to them. Now the Gibeonites were not the sons of Israel, but the remnant of the Amorites, and the sons of Israel made a covenant with them. But Saul had sought to kill them in his zeal for the sons of Israel and Judah. Thus David said to the Gibeonites, what should I do for you? And how can I make atonement that you may bless the inheritance of the Lord? So here's a thought. What was revealed in the presence of God demanded a plan. So God says, it's Saul and his bloody hands because of what he did to the Gibeonites. And so David doesn't say, well, I'm glad to have that answer. I probably ought to call Baptist Press and get them to put an article out on this and say, hey, we all just ought to know that it's because of Saul that we're having this problem. So don't blame me. I need my approval ratings to go back up. And so don't blame me for the problem. It's Saul's problem. He didn't blame. He went to the Gibeonites and he said, how can I make this right with you? You know, that'd bring revival in most churches right there. If just where we're at odds with each other, how can I make this right with you? How can I fix this? What do I need to do? That's the king going to the Gibeonites and humbling himself. By the way, same thing happened with Joshua. Remember when they got defeated, a little bitty town defeated them, 37 Israelites killed. And Joshua's there praying, oh, Lord, you know, it's the land of promise. I put up with these clowns in the wilderness for 40 years. We finally get over here, blow the trumpet, walls come down, and now this little two-bit town on the outside of town, don't worry about it. Just send a little small army over there. And we ran back with our tails tucked between our legs. And Lord, I just thought this was going to be good. I thought we were going to win. I thought this was a land flowing with milk and honey. And God basically said to Joshua in the cat paraphrase, why don't you just shut up and go deal with the problem? You don't need to be praying about this. You need to be doing something about it. Quit whining and go to work. Deal with the problem in the camp. And so David goes and deals with the consequences of the sin of Saul, and he discovers it's not a famine issue, it's a Gibeonite issue. And always when we get in the presence of God, this is what God will do. That's the problem. Deal with this. Fix that. Confess that. Apologize for this. Humble yourself there. Do this. Do that. You never get in the presence of God when you're trying to find out why there's a problem going on and God doesn't say, fix it. Do something. Put your faith to work.